All right, everybody, we are back, and we are back with special guest performer returning, Mike Schubert.
Hello. Good to be here for 22 minutes.
Mike is joining us from the road a little bit, or just the local road.
Yes.
So we apologize if there's a little bit of a hit in audio, but
The jungles of Queens.
But we will be much richer for having Mike here.
Indeed.
But all right.
Yes.
So I think
Shall we set the scene?
No, I think a little bit later the three dragons sat down in the town square at Cloudfall. And as you hop off the dragon, Satus, you awaken. You are tied to Avanzada's belly.
Sweet.
Around you, you see Cal with a gaunt and haunted look in her face. And you see Blaze carrying a large sack that is slightly bloodstained and slightly wet. As people begin to mill around and sort of, point at the dragons, start to freak out. What are we doing, Cal?
Oh, thank God you're awake. Okay, so I'm gonna come over and help untie Satus.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Zombie Helena did this before. Well, see, we were flying to Cloudfall. We had a little conversation, and Zombie Helena was pretty unhappy about the potential murdering her to resurrect Helena situation. And then I noticed that Blaze looked a little funny, but as we got closer to Cloudfall, Blaze flew her up really, 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 really high and dropped her.
So she pulled a "you can't fire me, I quit"?
I guess you could say that.
Did she? What? How did she get Blaze to do that?
No.
Oh no, she didn't do that. Blaze did that on her own.
Why?
I think she could tell that Zombie Helena was not fully Helena.
Oh. Okay.
And I tried to catch her.
Sure.
I tore off her arm. It was very traumatic. It was, and so now she's in this sack.
Okay.
And by the way, I think the process, we sort of skimmed over it, but I think the process of gathering Helena's body parts was very upsetting. But thankfully, Helena is still talking to me through this ring, so she's still
she must
here.
Be very happy.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic.
I'll relay that in the sarcastic tone in which it was said.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Look, just another thing on the old to-do list.
Yeah. So since we're in Cloudfall now, we can either go talk to Maeve, or we were thinking we could head straight up and talk to Aurelia, the Eladrin, who maybe can help.
Let's just go there. I feel like go to...
I think go to the source.
Right.
And then, yeah, totally. Okay, so, just to be safe, Satus, let's tie you back up for the ride. Just in case.
Sure.
Just in case. Just in case you fall asleep. Because, I forgot to tell you, you did fall, when you fell asleep. And,
unsurprised.
And
Sounds
Volt,
like me.
Volt caught you. So
thank you, Volt. Thank you.
Yeah, he was a good boy. Okay, so let's go up and see Aurelia.
Great.
Or try to.
Yeah, you get back on the dragons. You fly up the mountain, and you very quickly, move past sort of the icy terrain into kind of the ominous cloud canopy that is on top of Mount Firmament. And then as you fly through it, you arrive at sort of that like strange tropical neon vegetation temple that is on top of it. And as you settle down at the top, you see as a figure emerges from within the temple, and you hear Aurelia's voice as she goes, "Well, if it isn't the 3 fuck-ups of the apocalypse."
Oh no, actually, we're the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
My fucking
You must have had this confused
mistake.
with someone else.
But
Well, you've done a great
yes,
job of
okay.
preventing the whole end of the world thing, haven't you?
You know what? Fair, but we don't have time for that. And Cal will explain the situation as best she can, as fast as she can.
Yes.
Can you help get Helena back? She's in this ring, and we've got the remains of her body.
I see. So you want me to take... You want me to take that bag, that ooey gooey chunky smelly bag, and put your...
Hey.
And put the ring... put the spirit that is in the ring back in there.
Yeah, you
Yes.
got it. You got it.
Yes?
Look, there's 2 parts of it. I can restore the body with little to no problem. That will not be difficult. But resurrecting a body, putting the spirit back in, there's always a gamble there. If it doesn't work, the spirit could be flung far into the astral reach, could be dispersed. Your friend could be really dead and gone.
Do you know anybody that could do it more confidently?
Good question, Cal.
I'm sure that there are archpriests, the high speakers of the churches. You could begin by traveling to the cathedrals of the major capital cities.
The cathedrals of the major capital cities.
We surely don't have time.
Well, there's what's it called? The one in Veldria that's pretty close.
In Linvale, sure. You could start there.
In Linvale?
In Linvale, yeah. You could start there, see if anyone feels more up to speed on their resurrection craft.
Okay.
I'm happy to give it a try,
I-
but I'm just saying, there's
yeah.
risks.
Helena, I would like someone who feels a little bit more confident to do this, but I leave it to you ultimately.
I would quite like confidence too, but time is short. But we don't have to get to a place. We have to get to a Eye of the Storm that isn't being chewed up by the end of the world currently, and then we can
Yes.
get from there to somewhere
Yes,
else.
so we could get to the Eye of the Storm in Cloudfall.
Sure.
Leave the dragons here, and
We're leaving the dragons here.
well, they can't fit through the door.
Yeah, they cannot
No.
get into the Eye of the Storm.
Yeah, we can't travel with the dragons through the Eye of the Storm. That's the only.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
can
only
either have
issue.
fast travel, parenthesis, Eye of the Storm, or fast travel, flying dragon mounts, but you cannot have both.
Could we figure out some way of communicating with her so that we can not have to come back up here for the dragons?
So, well, you would need the dragons to get down to Cloudfall, where the Eye of the Storm is.
Yeah.
So you would need to leave them there, not here.
Aurelia, just as a sidebar, do you have any restorative spells or powers that could help give me some of my magic juice back, and Satus too, probably?
We have some money.
We do. We have some money, but also end of the world, and if we're
And you can't put a price on that.
yeah.
Not really. That's very powerful magic that could do that.
I just have a quick follow-up question. What can you do?
So glad you're here.
Give guidance and instructions on steps that stalwart heroes should take to stop the end of the world, which I tried very hard to do.
Okay. Well, the end of the world is here, so I guess you're useless.
Fist bump.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I've just had a really hard day. really hard day.
I'm
And
Look, this may not be what you want to hear right now, but the time element of this is over. The race against the clock is over. You did not stop it in time. Now it's not about doing it fast. Now it's about doing it right.
well, that's actually good advice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, you are useful. Okay, so
Then maybe we should go down, talk to Maeve, and double check
Yeah.
before proceeding.
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
We're checking what with Maeve?
Like to
We're
see if she has a recommendation of someone who would be better suited for the task. Like,
think-
should we?
We have been round that loop.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but if we're going to travel through an Eye of the Storm, we have to see her anyway. So we could get her.
Yep, 10 penneth. And maybe some things for you guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Aurelia.
You're
We got the dragons back.
welcome. Congratulations. You better learn how to use them very fast.
We
doing
will.
One of us is not in corporeal form, but we're trying.
Yes, we're doing our best.
Ask
we're
her if she
doing
wants
our
to come with us. Maybe she wants to come with us.
Yeah. Helena wants to know if you'd like to come with us.
What are you doing exactly?
Well, we're gonna.
Saving the world.
We are saving the world.
We are saving the world.
Obviously.
I think that until we get a little bit more specific, I'll remain here at my long-appointed sacred post and empowering the various agents that I have throughout the land. Given that you're fairly dependent on the Eye of the Storm to get around, I don't think that you want me leaving here and breaking the enchantments that keep its reality warping powers afloat, do you?
Fair. Very good point.
Valid.
Very good point. You stay here. We'll go save the world.
Good luck.
But not until we save Helena.
All right. And again, if you want me to try the resurrection, I'm capable of casting the spell. I just cannot guarantee successful results.
We will be back if we need you.
Very well.
Okay.
Okay.
To the Eye of the Storm.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's fly back down.
And we're taking the dragons, we're taking the sack, we're taking everything with us.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. You fly back down to Cloudfall. You find the Eye of the Storm.
Are we leaving the dragons with Maisie, or are we just leaving them outside?
Stay.
Yeah. Stay.
They never do their own
Not-
thing.
Yeah,
Unheard
I
of.
know, right?
They don't murder people. You know.
Yeah.
Vanish.
Blaze, Volt, Avanzada. We need you to stay here for a couple minutes, okay?
Roll me an animal handling check.
That is a 13.
Yeah.
I got a 19 if I can assist.
Oh.
Okay, no, with a 19,
yeah.
it's like, okay, like Cal sort of does it, and it's like, you're the equivalent of like, yeah, sure. When you do it, Satus, it's like,
Yeah.
all right, got it, it's important.
The scoochy scoochies. The scoochy scooch.
Cal, do not leave the bag of meat.
No. We're bringing the bag of meat and the sword and all of it.
Thank you.
The armor, all of it. Okay. Okay, let's go in.
All right, you knock on the door.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. That's a great noise.
It opens, and you see a couple of enchanted brooms and an enchanted mop kind of sweeping across this place. Clearly, clearly Maeve is still putting it back together after the altercation with the vintner. And she will sort of look up and go, "Oh, thank God, you're still alive. I was so... What is that wretched smell? Oh my God, take that outside."
Are you saying, what's that smell, Lena?
Oh God. Worst of all possible
Tell Satus
worlds.
it's not okay, Cal. Tell Satus it's not okay.
Okay. Bring Smelina in.
Helena did not.
I guess.
Don't like it.
All right.
Don't want to get into this habit.
Yeah. Don't want it to become a thing.
God.
But Cal will whisper.
Shit.
That was a good one.
All right,
Guys are the
there's a
worst.
sink in the
not
back.
funny.
Put it there. What the hell happened?
Okay.
What did you do? Boy, when I tell you to
So-
kill a zombie, you really go all out, Cal.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Blaze. Good news. We have Blaze and Avanzada back.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yes.
Have you seen
Bad
the
news.
gigantic death dragon that destroyed Akaros?
Yeah, we did see that.
It feels like someone
so
should
that's
do
the
something
bad
about it.
news. Yes.
That's
but
why we're here.
That's why we're here. We need Helena back. So,
Right.
who should we go to?
A cleric. A really good one.
Do you know
who's the
any really
best?
good clerics?
Not really. That's sort of more the department
Right.
of people that have been out and about meeting folks. Surely you've met at least
Yeah, I
one
guess.
cleric in your adventures.
Have we?
Have we?
Have we?
Back in the dinosaur days, we met all those intense prefer death
Boom.
people.
There is Father Kargoth up in the
yes.
Teldorath, yeah.
It was
Yes,
lovely,
Father
savage,
Kargoth.
pragmatic about death.
The
to some extent.
return.
Yeah, except he likes death. That's
He
right.
is quite savoir-faire
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. But he's
Does that mean
definitely
he's
an
super
idea.
familiar with it.
That's a good point.
Ask Maeve if she has any things we can buy off her potions, things that restore spell spots. Also, we have this scroll that we found on Admiral Razak, and we keep not showing to her.
Oh, thanks, Helena, for
Good call.
reminding me of all that.
Gotta do something while I'm up here.
Yeah. Maeve, Helena reminds me that we have this scroll. Would you mind taking a look at it?
Yeah, give it over.
There you go.
Oh. Huh. That's unusual.
What is it?
It's a spell of modify memory. It's you cast it and you can alter someone's memories or add things from your head onto theirs, that sort of a thing. What's unusual is that this is an extremely powerful variant of the spell. If we had to quantify it, and most of the time this spell is an order of 3, this particular variant of it is an order of 9. With that, you could put practically an entire life's amount of memories into someone's head.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
A good perspective didn't know that he had a nice time and didn't want to harm anyone.
Oh, no, sorry, Helena, you misunderstand. The memories are already coded into the scroll. If somebody casts this scroll, it will put the memories that are already here into the target's head.
Can we learn what those are already? Or
Not until we
And
cast it,
it's
I'm afraid.
Razak. I bet it's Razak's memories.
Clone Razak.
Okay.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, that sure is.
That's safe.
Yeah. Do you have anything that can help restore my spells, my spell slots? I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out of magic.
It's a very rare thing,
too,
Cal.
basically.
Yeah, and you are.
Grima and Kali are doing dishes in the background.
Yeah. That's. Some of those things do exist in the world, but they're exceedingly rare, Cal. If you need to get your strength back, you look like a thin breeze could blow you down.
Yeah, I've been through some shit, Maeve.
Yeah, you look like you need some time to rest. And these two probably need time to actually get to know their dragons and get to figure out how to fight with them.
Yeah, but first we need Helena back.
Sure.
We don't have any time.
Yeah. Okay, so what you're saying is because time is not of the essence anymore, we get Helena back. That's thing one, and then we rest?
Look, I'm just saying, you don't look like you're in a condition to take on a half-pence cutthroat thug, let alone a death dragon right now. If you find...
But isn't it gonna eat the world?
Possibly, but I don't...
Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying is... You need to be at full strength when you fight it. And if you find a way to get there faster, that's great. But those things are exceedingly rare, and you should not count on them.
Would there be any way to reduce the damage that it does if we are gonna take time? Is there a way to make that time less troublesome for everyone?
Yeah, this is one of these, like... If we are going to take a long rest, it would not just be like... And then you guys sit around reading Usmag for a week. We would sort of be kind of doing a little bit of sort of a like, okay, kind of like what we did when you were training for the dinosaur race back in the Teldoran. Just kind of like, you know, what do you want to do on day 1? What do you want to do on day 2? What do you want to do on day 3? And how is that sort of like preparing you and giving you bonuses for what's coming up? Maybe would sort of go like magic resistance. I can sell you some very good fire resistance items. Excuse me, not magic resistance, fire resistance. I think things that help with fire resistance would be very important.
I already have fire resistance.
Then you are one step out of the game, Cal.
Yeah, as always.
Yeah.
They call me One Step Cal. I still think the primary issue at hand is getting Helena back.
Right.
We can't really do anything until we do that. And so if we're going to go to some of these cathedrals in these cities, maybe starting with Linvale, we do that. Maybe there's a chance that they might be able to like heal us too, heal us and restore us too.
Right. I think, we ask everyone if they can do the two things we're trying to get done.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm hearing that you need...
On that note, Satus.
And Satus... Thanks for that input.
Like, oh, great plan,
Dave goes, I'm hearing that I'm gonna roll out the cot. But after that, maybe transport to Linvale then?
I think so. I think we might want to secure our dragons with some folks here in town.
Sure.
So they're not just sitting outside, but then I think then passage to Linvale is the way to go.
All right. Cool.
Alrighty.
All right.
I gotta bounce. This was fun. I'll see you guys.
Okay.
Mike. Thanks for dropping in. Bye.
Thanks.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Just because like we still have a couple things to do today, we're gonna say that like, you know, you talk to snow leopards, they're all still like fairly banged up after your fight with the fucking rock. You talk to Maisie.
Yeah.
They sort of are like very enthusiastic to take care of your dragons.
Great.
And that's not a problem. And a moment later, you know, through the eye of the storm, the door opens and you find yourself in the bustling capital city of Linvale.
Okay, and I mean, just like physically, I think we had to leave Satus in the eye of the storm because I can't carry both.
No, you already have to carry this
sack of Helena.
Yeah.
God.
No, like, you know, for all you fan artists out there, this is the moment. Just like very beat up, no spell slots Cal. She's got her staff on one side, icebreaker on the other.
Icebreaker on the other.
Wet sack slung over her shoulder. And just dragging Satus by the hair through the streets.
None of it's okay.
The world is in safe hands, everyone.
I got this.
Yeah, you have.
Yes. And don't forget the very ugly ring on my hand.
That's right. The eyesore ring.
That too.
The eyesore, the ring of eyesore.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
you can leave
so-
Satus at the Eye of the Storm.
Okay, great. So okay. Helena,
Yeah.
question for you.
Yeah.
Do you want me to try to find Harriet? Or would you prefer she not see you like this?
Jeez, what a question.
Sorry.
Why,
Not see you like this. Camera pans to the wet sack.
I genuinely don't know. Obviously, I'd like to see Harriet if there's a chance I'm going to be dead forever, but I just don't know if she needs to see the sack.
Well, she might have insight. Maybe you could talk to her. Maybe the ring would work with her. It didn't work with Zombie Helena, but maybe that's because she was a zombie.
I think it was because she was a zombie.
Yeah. So maybe if we find her, you could talk to her.
And say
Whatever you need to.
I don't want her to see the sack.
I can leave the sack somewhere.
By the way, I like to think that this is a conversation that is happening as you're walking through the streets of Linvale.
Yes,
which
it is,
is
definitely.
like, like imagine this like crowd of people through which a like bubble of space is moving, at the center of which is Cal. Because this thing reeks so badly that just like people move out of the way as you approach.
Maybe we could put it in something slightly less porous.
Yeah, maybe let's see.
I mean, don't let me tell you how to do your job.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, unless I leave you back at the Eye of the Storm.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Well,
I did not think we'd be here.
who could anticipate this outcome? Would you like me to go to the cathedral first?
I really don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I know we don't have time for that.
No, that's okay. I think I'm going to make an executive decision, and I think I want to try to find Harriet.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I want you to have...
Let's just try not to traumatize her too much, okay?
Yes.
I mean, obviously we're going to traumatize her.
I mean, I have been fairly traumatized myself, so I'm a little...
I know, but
my
you signed up for this. I'm
perception-
sorry, Kel, but you did sign.
I did, it's true.
Sorry,
that was a little hostile.
Sorry.
But,
That really wasn't fair. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
okay. It's
I'm
okay.
really sorry. And I'm
we've all
proud of
been
you.
through a lot. We've all been through a lot today. Okay. Okay. Would Cal know where, or Helena, would you know where?
I think we
might-
would have communicated.
Yeah, no.
about-
You know the inn
where
that she's
she'd be.
staying at, that you left her at here. You know where she was kind of like trying
Okay.
to do a little bit of work. And
Okay.
yeah, like you're able to sort of like go to the inn, and you find her poring over some books in the common area. And as you approach, she will look up and sort of, like do a double take, and it's like, oh my
Yeah.
God, Cal, it's you. You look
Hi. Yep.
rough. Are you all right? How's Helena?
So,
Oh God, I already don't like this.
it's not as bad as it could be.
Oh, I really
it's
don't
not-
like this.
It's not great. Long story short, she is in this ring.
What?
And yeah,
Oh God.
I know. But she wanted to talk to you before we try to do something that will bring her back in her full glory.
Okay.
Would you like?
Hand it over.
would you like to talk to
Sure,
her?
absolutely. Let's have words.
Okay.
Give it over.
Here you go.
Hello? Helena?
Harriet?
Aha. This is an interesting interpretation of the words, don't die.
Yeah, I know.
You know, darling, when I said that one day I hoped that you would give me a ring and put it on my finger and then our souls would be entwined forever, I didn't expect you to be so bloody literal about it.
I missed you.
I've missed you too. I've been scared for you. So, how do we get you out of this fucking ring?
Well, apparently if we find a very skilled cleric, they might be able to resurrect me.
Okay.
But there is a chance that it won't work.
Chance it won't work and then we try it again, or chance it won't work and then something really bad happens?
That last one, yeah.
Okay. But if we don't do it, you stay in this ring forever?
I guess so.
Okay. What are we waiting for?
Yeah, exactly. Because we have to save the world and
No,
then...
darling, sod the
we can get
world.
back.
We need to get you back.
I know, but if everyone's killed, including you, it won't be worth it. You've got to kind of balance the two.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cal, what are we doing?
So, my first plan was to go to the cathedral, the big cathedral in town, and
Righto.
and see if we can find a priest who has experience with this kind of thing, and get our girl back. And if that doesn't work, we can try another town.
Give me 1 second just to see something.
Okay.
Thanks, Cal.
Can I hear her?
Good point.
do I-
Probably not.
She says, hi, Cal. Oh, she says, thanks, Cal. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, Helena.
Yeah.
I got so used to hearing her in my head.
Harriet will nod at that and sort of go, give me 1 moment. And she'll pull up a chair and stand on top of it and go, Oi, you lot! And, you know, like the band that was playing in a corner of the common room of this inn will shut up. Everyone will turn. 10 gold to whoever can tell us who the best fucking healer in town is, please. And there'll be like some rumble and people will like sort of compare notes a little bit. And then someone will come up and sort of go like, right. So big temples, they said they've got the best. But if you've actually want the best, you need to go talk to Nettie over in the Temple of the Shattered One, down in the Coin District. She is actually the best. Right, Mad. Completely lost her sense of reference, but she can heal you like it's nobody's business. And, you know, Harriet will turn to you and sort of go,
The shattered one, you say?
sounds pretty good to me, doesn't it, Cal? Always trust the wisdom of a barroom brawl. Well, not a barroom brawl.
I mean,
of a D&D
I
tavern.
mean, if you want to entrust the life of your beloved to a crazy priestess of the Shattered One,
Look, all I'm saying is that she really knows her business. And around her, around this person, a bunch of people will sort of be like, no, but actually, like, yeah, like she's mad, but she's a great healer.
okay, all right. Well, it can't hurt to go talk to her.
Yeah, I suppose we can. Worst thing that can happen is that we go down there and go absolutely not, and then we go back to the more reputable places. And the guy
Yeah.
that came forward will be
And-
like, but give her a moment. She's really quite good. Again, mad as a jaybird, but really, really quite excellent as a healer.
Well, I also need a little bit of healing, so maybe we could start with me and see how she does.
Harriet will go, okay, fair enough. Cal, pay the man, and then let's get going.
Excuse me?
10 gold for the information. Pay the man. Why are we wasting time? Come on.
Okay.
We do have gold.
We do have gold. Okay. Thanks, Helena.
It's been a while since we bought things.
It's been
Yeah.
a second, and
All
I
right,
think
so
you
I'll
guys
give
actually
it-
have a lot of gold
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Here's your 10 gold.
Pleasure doing business.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, coin district,
okay.
they said. Let's go.
Okay, let's
She's already
go.
out the door.
Great.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh. And she's
how
still.
did you die, Helena, darling? What were you doing?
Well, obviously we've been doing a lot of fighting. I think I might have died. Well, let's not go into that, but we
No,
we
let's
actually go into
let's
the
finish all these sentences.
No.
These are
No.
terrific fragments, and I can't wait to see how they end.
Well, first of all, we killed the Kraken thing, which was awesome,
good.
and I very nearly died then actually, but Cal saved me. I actually got partially digested,
What?
but because I didn't.
Cal, you
because
let
of
my
Cal.
fiance get partially digested.
Crucially, she
I-
rescued me, which was humiliating,
But you
also
allowed it
great.
to begin. You allowed some percent of my
I
fiance
was
to be
fighting
digested.
a giant sea monster.
I expect better
was
of
a
you.
Little... fair.
Cal is doing her best. Anyway, so
Cal
that
is doing
worked
her
out
best.
relatively well, and but then we had to fight Admiral Razak,
That's
which
the
went
mad,
very poorly
scary,
for us.
autocratic one.
Exactly, dead now.
Oh,
but
good.
yes, but for the time being, but that was not great, and she killed me.
What?
Well, yeah, she
One single woman was enough to kill her in a hailstorm?
I know, I'm sore about it too.
God. Now I'm kind of half sorry that I didn't get
She
to
was
meet her.
really
Hey.
evil. I hate her so much. I hated her before she killed Helena. Now, phew,
Right.
I did kill her though.
Okay.
That was fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and what's the damage to the body? Just some slashes? If it's one person, they couldn't have done much. I can't help but notice the sudden resounding silence.
Cal?
Cal, she wants you to answer.
You
What's
want-
the state of the body?
She wants me to answer.
Yes, she says that you'll
Harriet.
tell me.
I can't help noticing you're coming with us, and delighted as I am to see you, I'm not sure that's actually the safest way of proceeding.
Sorry, darling. Give me
and,
one moment. I'm talking to Cal right now. Cal, tell me.
No,
What did Helena say? What did she tell you
She
exactly?
says that you can give me the details of the damage to the body and how much repairs it needs.
I'm not sure we should go into this.
Helena,
I don't
I'm
think it's going
talking to
help.
Cal right now.
Certain things aren't
Takes off the
just
ring.
not
Tell
edifying.
me.
Hey, that's not fair.
Oh, please.
well,
you know how she can
so-
get.
Yeah, so, she
Tell me faster.
she got turned into a zombie
What?
and then her body fell and was kind of demolished.
Oh my god,
And-
digestion was the worst of it. Digestion was not the worst
Yeah.
of it, rather. Digestion was the least of it.
No.
What?
No, the
You
digestion
were a
was really
zombie.
not
What
a
do you mean
bad,
you were a
not a
zombie?
big
How could you
deal.
be a zombie? Who allowed this?
No one allowed it. No one allowed it.
No, yes, I'm sure at least one
No one-
passing god could have done something about it. I'll have a word with all of them.
You will. Well, yeah,
don't-
great. I mean, hopefully we can fix it now.
Yes, that's the idea.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the whole and large of it. And I think that's all there is. Yeah.
All right.
And I am really sorry about it.
Yes, you better be. You're gonna be making.
I
You're
am.
gonna be making it up to me for a long, long bloody time. See, I told you should have let me come with you. I could have stopped this. I could have
Or
stopped
you
all
might
of
be
this.
dead.
Right. Okay. Yes, I'm sure you
Cal,
could.
I'm having a conversation with Helena now. Give me a moment.
Okay, sorry. Never
Maybe,
mind. I'm just carrying.
Maybe you could have. Maybe you could have, but also maybe you would also have been hurt. So here we are.
Around here, you arrive at a small temple, over the door of which hangs the carved image of an upside down man, sort of, like a man who seems to be suspended in the air, almost falling. It is, compared to a lot of the bigger places in the city, a very, very small temple. Probably closer to like a chapel than even like a proper church.
Okay. Is this the place we're looking for?
Looks about it. I don't see any other temples to the Shattered One.
All right. Well, let's give it a go. Maybe the Shattered One will be sympathetic because
Don't say it. Tell her not to say it.
Wherever this is going, Helena doesn't want it to go.
Okay. All right.
Shattered One
Fair.
is famously the missing god, isn't he? The one that sort of has been gone for a couple of decades. So I don't think that we have to
What?
worry too much about him
What?
being sympathetic.
Gone for a couple of decades.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. The Exiled One has been gone for much
Millennia,
longer than
millennia.
that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So
Well, things are getting exciting, so maybe he'll come back now.
one can dream.
Yeah.
And entering, you find a nice little chapel, along the sides of which are some tables with some medical supplies. Really, it looks like a strange combination of like a small church and a pediatrician's office. Kind of, like a couple of medical supplies and some like small comforting sort of like trinkets. And in fact, you find sort of this like old, decrepit, hunched over woman who is currently holding a little boy's arm as the boy sort of, tries to fight back tears. And this older woman sort of glances over and goes, "Oh, be with you in just a moment, darlings. One moment, just wrapping up here." And she will sort of go like, "All right, watch this. Keep your eye on the coin." And she will, wave her fingers, and a spectral coin will appear in her hand. And she'll just go, "You take the coin, and you just go, hickory, dickory, boosh." And she will slam it down on his arm, and it'll glow bright for a moment. And then a, like, dark, nasty bruise that was forming over it will be completely gone. And this older woman will go, good as new. Now, off you go. Get in trouble again. I expect to see you in another 2 or 3 weeks. If I don't see you, it's that you aren't taking enough chances and living life to your fullest as a young boy. Bye now. All right, darlings. What can I do for the two of you? Ah, yes. I see now that you need my services immediately. Those clothes are terrible. I will help you to recover your sense of style. And now that, she's approaching you, you see that, she is this woman with kind of like silver matted hair and these like crazy thick glasses, the kind that make her eyes seem just like gigantic owl eyes on her face.
Mm-hmm.
But she looks to be like a pretty regular human woman. And she'll go, "Just a little joke, just a little joke. Come on in, come
Hilarious.
on in.
Hilarious.
What can old
Also,
Nettie do
quick
for
sidebar.
You?" Yes.
Quick sidebar. I think Cal is still in Solony's Navy
Oh, yeah.
uniform.
Oh, yeah, I think so too.
so
I haven't
yeah,
heard anything to
so
the
I think-
contrary, so...
Yeah. So
not
I
good.
just realized
Yeah,
that.
we can add that to our like
So,
fan art of just like
Yeah, the
Yeah,
image.
torn
exactly,
and burned
yeah.
Solony's Navy uniform,
Yeah.
sword, sack,
Just bad.
dragging Satus.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So Cal will say, "I agree. I need a better sense of style. I like you. Are you Nettie?"
Yes, darling, I see that my fame precedes me. You must be here for advice on how to have the best sex in the Western continent.
I mean, maybe we'll follow up on that.
I assume
But
that's the thing that people
we have-
know me for.
I'm sure you have a great reputation, but we have slightly more pressing issues at hand.
Sure.
Um,
Somebody needs to do something about all those little cuts and bruises that you've got all over you. And I assume that you've come
Yeah,
to
those-
pay me with some sort of raccoon meat or something, judging from the sack.
Really?
You will see Harriet sort
not-
of frozen in stock still, appalled at that.
No. We do have some gold, but
Ah, darling, please. Gold is for the stockbrokers. Down here, we trade in life. And if you're living a good one, and I see it as my job to enable you, Come in, have a seat, tell me your story, spare no details.
Cal loves this lady.
Harriet, can you just ask Cal to discreetly check if this lady has 2 arms?
Hey, Cal, Helena wants me to check if she wants you to check if she has 2 arms? I think I'm getting that right?
Yeah.
What? What does she want?
Just do it.
Just do the thing. Just do the thing.
Okay. Cal will go. Oh, is it okay? Can I give you a hug?
Please, darling,
You just,
of course.
you're so
I just
you're
met
so
you, but I
welcoming.
love you. And she will give you a big hug with her 2 arms.
Yeah. Okay.
Wasn't that nice?
Okay, thank you.
Do you want
Thank
one
you.
too, proper prim lady? And Harriet will be like, I think that I'm all right this moment. Thank you very much.
So, how are you feeling about this?
I would like to see how she responds to the prospect. I mean, I can't tell you that, but because you're on Harriet's finger. But, so Nettie,
Yes?
we have 2 problems.
Tell me about them.
One is lesser and is the fact that I'm all tapped out of my magic, and
Well, darling, that's
anything
nothing
that
that a week's rest won't fix.
Yes, that's true. I just was wondering if you have anything else that could help.
You young
speed
people,
up
it's
that
always
process.
go, run. Stop and smell the flowers sometimes. The world's not on fire.
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Oh, is
But,
the world on fire? I need to call my stockbroker then. I should cash out.
Cal's had a long day, that's why she's laughing hysterically.
Cal loves this lady.
I know, well,
That's a good one. You probably should call your stockbroker, actually.
oh, right, like I'm a stockbroker, please. I handle all my businesses
Yeah.
myself.
That makes sense. So our second problem is one a bit trickier
Sure.
and a bit more existential in nature.
Uh-huh. You're here for the lecture series. Open sermons every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
We'll bear that in mind. But you see, this
We have a body
is
and we
not
need it brought back to
raccoon.
life.
Thank you.
and we have her soul too. It's in this ring.
Oh, okay. Sure. Well, let's see the state of the body.
Okay. And Cal puts down the sack.
I mean, we're not going to see it there, darling. Put it out on the table.
Okay.
Harriet, I don't think you should watch.
No, I think I maybe need to, darling.
I'm really not sure that's great.
Come on, open it up.
Oh,
Harriet.
Cal's opening up the bag. Harriet, you might not want to look. It's pretty gnarly.
Nettie will start, like, rooting through the
Yeah.
bag. So as you hear, as she does this, you sort of hear the, like, and the,
Oh,
just,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all these, like, awful viscous sounds.
Harriet, maybe we could walk away. I'm not sure I need to see this.
Harriet is like, it's good to confront your mortality. I don't know if I could look away at this point.
Okay.
And Nettie, at a certain point, will just kind of, like, emerge from the bag, her hands bloodied, holding up a hand, kind of testing the, like, rigor mortis on the fingers.
Yeah.
And she will go, I've seen worse. I think we can do work here. I think we can do excellent work here.
You think so?
Absolutely, darling. Leave it in Nettie's
And
old
you can-
hands. We're good.
And you can put her soul back in?
I mean, that's the tricky part. Nobody can guarantee success there. But there's nobody better at it than old Nettie. I know everything there is to know about the old soulcraft and about the new soulcraft. and about the middle-aged soulcraft. So come on then, let's get started and just see where the evening takes us. And I think that given that it's almost the half-hour mark, that is probably where we will leave it for today.
Okay.
But I've got a good feeling about this. I think this is only going to good places.
Yeah. I love her.
She
I
loves
would
you
put
too, darling.
My life. Yeah. I would put my life in her hands any day.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure that Beth
But
shares
it's
your
ultimately
enthusiasm
up
just
to
yet.
you. And when has my judgment been wrong about anybody?
Yeah, when have people you've instantly been drawn to ever turned out badly?
What can I say? I like charming, chaotic people.
Alrighty.
All right. Wow.
Folks, we made
okay.
it. We made it through the most upsetting episode of 20 to Midnight yet? Question mark?
It's really upsetting.
As things just keep advancing, and we're barreling towards the big confrontation.
We are. And I'm feeling good about this.
Yeah.
Really good about it, you know?
Totally.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Sure. That's the important thing. It could be worse.
That is the important thing. But one of the things that has me feeling so good about this is our patrons.
Excellent segue.
Yay. Thank you. And especially our patrons at our highest level, Rina Sarame and Mats Foruli. So thank you so much. And to all of our patrons, everyone who's subscribed on Twitch and subscribed on YouTube. We're getting close. We're getting
so
closer.
close, yeah.
So close. Maybe by the time the campaign wraps up, we'll be at 1,000 subscribers.
Well,
not that it's going to wrap up anytime soon. As we've been told now, we have all the time in the world.
There's only
So we're told.
There's only so far that should be pushed, really. But
yeah, I know.
But no, we're I think getting towards the end of the story here. I don't think that it's going to be next episode. I don't think it's going to be the episode after that. Past that, we'll see. We'll figure it out.
Could be.
But for now, this has been 20 to Midnight. It is performed by Beth, Eyre as Helena Hailstorm, Emma Sherr-Ziarko as Calistoga Vans, and Mike Schubert as Satus and Kurtum. It is adventure designed and DM'd by me, Gabriel Urbina. It has wonderful original music by Alan Rody and killer original art by Mikaela Buckley. It has sound effects, which are sourced through soundsnap.com. And we will be back very soon with the next train on this car of death that we are barreling towards. Yeah. Sorry, what were we going to say, Emma?
And I was just going to say I would be absolutely thrilled to see that fan art of
Cal's worst day.
Of Cal's worst day. Yes.
So many contenders, but this one does win.
Yeah.
This one might win, yeah. Great. Thank you all so much. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, everybody.
Alrighty. Bye, folks. Have a good night.